now go to the second, which is ramping up the health infrastructure. After all, as I said, if there was this crisis, if there was this challenge, we also should see the opportunity and be ready to face any future emergency situation that may arise. Health reforms and initiatives have been put in place. Public expenditure on health will be certainly increased. Investments at the grassroots level will be ramped up for health and wellness centers, both in the rural and urban areas. Remember that we had been talking about wellness centers so that they can be in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, and particularly giving focus in aspirational districts. We also spoke about the viability gap funding for the social infrastructure only yesterday. So we will be ramping up all the wellness centers and health infrastructure. All districts will have an infectious diseases block in their hospitals. All districts. Then lab, in Delhi we have a lot of path labs moving around and which facilitates people's lives. Lab networks in rural areas are not adequate. So public health labs will be set up at all block levels, not just in district, but block levels. We will have public health labs. So I recall Prime Minister did say this pandemic is a challenge. This or any pandemic, if at all it poses a challenge, we need to be ready, Atma Nirbhar, in hospitals, at the block and at the district levels. So there is a lot of emphasis being now given for setting up hospitals and also labs, diagnostic labs and testing labs, both with private and public funded opportunities.
स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में हम जो नए रिफॉर्म्स या इनिशिएटिव्स लेने वाले हैं, उसमें ये भी प्रयास है कि ग्रामीण स्तर पर, ज़मीनी स्तर पर हम ऐसी सुविधाएं उपलब्ध कराएं, ऐसा आधारभूत ढांचा स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में बनाएं जो आपको स्वास्थ्य की सुविधा तो दे, लेकिन महामारी वाली परिस्थिति में भी वो लड़ने की क्षमता रखता, उसमें उस तरह की सुविधाएं आने वाले समय में बने। इसके लिए सरकारी व्यय को स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में बढ़ाया जाएगा और स्वास्थ्य संस्थानों के लिए जो ज़मीनी स्तर पर है उसमें और हेल्थ और वेलनेस सेंटर को ग्रामीण और शहरी क्षेत्रों में और सेमी अर्बन जो अर्ध शहरी क्षेत्र उसमें भी बढ़ावा दिया जाएगा। सभी जिला स्तर के अस्पताल जो हैं उसमें भी इन्फेक्शियस डिसीज़ के लिए, ताकि भविष्य की महामारी से लड़ने की क्षमता उनकी बने, उसके लिए कदम उठाए जाएंगे। जो लैब नेटवर्क है उसको भी और मजबूत किया जाएगा और एकीकृत पब्लिक हेल्थ लैब्स सभी जिलों में और ब्लॉक लेवल्स पर यानी कि खंड स्तर पर इनको बनाया जाएगा ताकि आने वाले समय में महामारी से लड़ सकें। और शोध को वृद्धि देने के लिए, रिसर्च को वृद्धि देने के लिए नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशनल प्लेटफॉर्म फॉर वन हेल्थ, ये ICMR के माध्यम से होगा और नेशनल डिजिटल हेल्थ मिशन इसका पूरा ब्लूप्रिंट तैयार करेगी।
Along with health, as my second point, Manrega was the first, now this one is the second, health and education. The next slide shows you what efforts have been made as a result of learning from the pandemic experience. PM eVidya program for multimode access to digital online education will be launched immediately, and this will consist of Diksha, which gives a one nation, one digital platform facility, and this is for school education. One earmarked TV channel for each class from class 1 to 12. One earmarked TV channel per class, one channel will also be part of this. Then there will be extensive use of radio, community radio and podcasts. So technology in a big way into education. Extensive use will be made of radio also. Special e-content for visually and hearing impaired children. This is going to be one of the very big step forward, and I personally feel very touched by the HRD's attempt to ensure that Divyang children also get equal access to good quality education. So special e-content for visually and hearing impaired children, and the top 100 universities will be permitted and will be automatically allowed to start online courses, will be automatically allowed to start online courses by 30th May 2020. I remember speaking about this particular aspect during the budget also. Then, of course, one very important thing, there are two other points, but I will just briefly refer to Mano Darpan. I think this is a great initiative, considering that during this lockdown period also, many students required support, psychological support, because lockdown was new to them. There was this fear, don't go anywhere, don't touch anybody, don't speak to anybody, don't take anything from anybody else. Children were definitely stressed because of this, and an initiative for psychological support of students, teachers and families, the larger thing being for mental health and emotional well-being, is being launched immediately. There are other two things, but for want of time, I would rather briefly touch this and get to the next.